in the quiet hill country of Israel. In a time when the voice of God was rare, there lived a woman who carried silent pain. Her name was Hannah. Hannah had a loving husband. She had a home. She had provision. But she had no child. And in those days, barrenness was not just a disappointment. It was humiliation. Every year, she went to Shiloh. Every year, she watched other women hold their babies. Every year she wept. Until one day, she couldn't take it anymore. She walked into the house of the Lord. She knelt. Her lips moved, but no sound came out. Her shoulders trembled. Tears fell. "O Lord, if you give me a son, I will give him back to you." The priest Eli thought she was drunk, but when she explained her sorrow, something shifted. "Go in peace," he said. "May the Lord grant your request." And God heard her. She gave birth to a son. She named him Samuel, which means, heard by God. Now imagine this moment. The very child she prayed for, she brings back to the temple, not to visit, to leave him there. She kneels in front of her little boy, adjusts his small robe, kisses his forehead, and whispers, "You belong to the Lord." Then she walks away. And just like that, Samuel grew up in the house of God. One night, while Samuel lay asleep, a voice called his name. "Samuel." He ran to Eli. "Here I am. You called me. I did not call you. Go back." Again, "Samuel." He ran again. Still not Eli. A third time, "Samuel." Now Eli understood. "Go lie down. And if he calls again, say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" Samuel lay down. Silence. Then, "Samuel, Samuel, speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." And the Lord stood there. The message was heavy. Judgment was coming, and a young boy had to deliver it. But he did not hold back. From that day forward, Israel knew something. The Lord was with Samuel, and none of his words fell to the ground. Years passed. Samuel became a prophet. Israel was confused, spiritually drifting, and the people demanded something dangerous. "We want a king, like other nations." Samuel was heartbroken. They weren't just rejecting leadership. They were rejecting God. But God said, "Give them what they want." A tall young man named Saul appeared. Handsome, impressive, commanding. Samuel anointed him king. Oil poured down his head. Israel had its first king. But power changed Saul. He disobeyed. He rushed sacrifices. He spared enemies God said to destroy. And one day, Samuel stood before him and said, "Because you rejected the word of the Lord, he has rejected you as king." Samuel wept that night. But God spoke again. "How long will you mourn? Fill your horn with oil." There was another king. In Bethlehem, a shepherd boy watched sheep. His name was David. 7 strong brothers passed before Samuel. But God whispered, "Man looks at the outward appearance. I look at the heart. Do you have another son?" Samuel asked. "Yes, the youngest. Bring him." When David walked in, God said, "Arise, anoint him." And oil flowed again. The boy who once heard God in the night, now anointed kings. Samuel was born from prayer, raised in surrender, called by name, trusted with truth. He guided a nation. He shaped history. When he grew old, he asked the people, "Have I cheated anyone? Have I oppressed anyone?" They answered, "No." And when Samuel died, all Israel mourned him, because he didn't just speak for God. He listened. And maybe that is the greatest lesson of all. When God calls your name, don't run from it. Whisper back, "Speak, Lord. Your servant is listening."